Can you hear me now? I hope I'm not muted now. Are you on mute? Oh, it must have been on mute then. My apologies. Like I said, it is a new headphones I've got. My old ones just decided to stop working on me. But yeah, as long as you can hear me now. Oh, that's a shame. I've wasted like 20 minutes of the stream and being on mute and not realising. I've been live streaming Tomb Raider on my channel. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Which one are you live streaming at the moment? Is it the first one? Can you answer my above question? I didn't realise you... Oh yeah, because I was muted. Can you answer my above question? Are these the birdies who do suicides in your short videos? Yes, they are. They're vultures. Obviously vultures, but I call them giant turkeys for comic reasoning, really. Because they look like giant turkeys, but they are actually vultures, so... It's the same birds that you have to fight in the India levels. I wasn't sure whether to call them giant turkeys or giant chickens, so I just went with giant turkeys. So we've got 2 secrets now. Let's see how many secrets is in this level. 3 secrets. That's not too bad, this level, for secrets. It's pretty straightforward and pretty linear. I think you get the Uzis in this level as the last secret. So my apologies, guys, for being on mute, but like I said, I'm trying to get used to these new headphones. I'll just keep it off mute for now, and then when I'm doing something like sneezing or something else, I'll mute it. You don't want to hear that on a live stream. I'll check you out on Tuesday, Adam. I'll pop to your channel. St. Francis Folly. That's a huge level, that. In the original Tomb Raider. Whoa! The hell, man. What was that? Wasn't expecting that. Right. I think here you need to side jump. Because you need to get over to that side. Or you can just drop and grab the crevice here and shimmy to the left. But we're good, we picked the item up. We picked the item up there from before, so we don't really need to get anything now. You just jump here, grab, and then we should be able to backflip and grab the save crystal. Pick up the small medipack here. Before you interact with that detonator, head down into this area and you can get yourself some extra flares. Yeah, I'll definitely check you out, Adam, and I'll subscribe to your channel. I'll do that now actually, if it lets me. There you go. You now have 66 subscribers, my friend. Right, now we can go and detonate those explosives. Oh, we need to get the detonator by the looks of things. Okay, so let's climb down here. Jump and grab, then climb up. And then backflip. Pull yourself up and then jump. Pick up the small medipack here. Now we're actually above that waterfall that we saw before. So we just need to jump for this small rock that's outcropping here, and then jump for this larger rock that's sticking out, this platform. And then just make your way around. Try not to fall in the water because you'll just get swept off back into the open canyon. Okay, so secret number 3 is actually just in this opening here. I hear a snake. It's above us. So, secret number 3 is the Uzi's guided by a rattlesnake. Not anymore. I don't think we have much ammo for them though, unfortunately. 560 ammo. Excuse me. Got a bit of a sore throat, guys. Another snake. Okay, there's an area to the left here, but I think this is where you get the detonator. But it's on the lift here, and we need to raise the lift in order to get the detonator. Love Chad the Prod, thank you very much. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. How are you? Are you well? Welcome on in, everyone. Hey. That's no way to greet a lady. Right, I need to use a flare. No. Oh, I've forgotten how you use a flare. Oh, sod it, I'll just use it the manual way. As long as I can use a flare, we will be fine. So how you doing, love child? How's things? How's life? Okay, so at the end here you'll be attacked by another giant turkey. As you can see, there he is, flying around. Hello, Mr. Turkey. Not using my Uzis yet. Don't let them get too close because they will just claw your eyes out, unfortunately. That's their job in this game, is to just claw your eyes out. There's some ammo in there, but we need to open the latch to get inside it. So maybe this will work. I think it's Desert Eagle ammo, by the looks of things. There we go. So we'll just grab that. Ah, turkey. It decides to die as I get in the water. It's like, no, wait, I want to come with you for a swim. There's some grenades there. Some grenades, but they're guarded by another snake. Right, there should be a lever around here somewhere. Where is it? Where are you? There it is. Just get some air. And it opens, I believe, this area down here. But you can easily miss the lever here, so make sure you interact with this as well. and this lever too. Okay, there should be a lever here that we need to interact with. And this raises the lift that we passed before. So now we need to head back that way and get the detonator. Excuse me. Alright, so the bottom here, just head back. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. I'll drink some water actually. Right, so we've got to kill another guy here. Once he's dealt with, excuse me, pick up the save crystal and pick up the detonator. Now that we have the detonator, we can go back. Okay, so now this area that had water in it is now, it's completely drained. There's no water in it, so there's a couple of extra items, a large medipack, if you do decide to go this way. If you go the other way, you'll miss these items. There's a small medipack, and behind this waterfall here is a rocket. So if you're going for all items, you will probably want to come this way and get these items. Or if you're not too bothered about items, you can skip them. You don't have to collect them. It's up to you, the player, but I'm choosing to collect them. So just jump in here and claim the rocket. And now we need to make our way back to the area with the detonator. You can just jump in the water if you want, but you'll have to do all the climbing all over again if you want to do it that way, or you can do it the slightly quicker way, which is retracing your steps back this way. So this is where we need to go, because now we have the detonator. So I'm just going to jump and swan dive. And then the only thing is, if you do it this way, you have to do all the climbing all over again. But other than that, it's pretty easy. Okay, back flip on this slope. And now use the detonator. Watch out for the boulder, it triggers. To my knowledge, there is nothing behind the boulder, no items or anything, so... Now this section where we got those flares from before is destroyed. If you didn't get the flares, you will not be able to get them when this area is perpetually destroyed, so make sure you do collect them before you use the detonator switch, because it'll be your only chance to get them. And then just make your way around the platforms. Oh, I missed that one, but it's fine. Oh, come on. Come on, Lara. Lara Croft. Okay, climb up this opening here. First things first, don't go near the fence because it's electrified and it will probably kill Lara outright if she comes into contact with it, so just avoid it for now. Pick up the grenades here. Okay, there's an area to the right here, but I don't think we need to interact with it just yet. We can't really do much down here. And this is also the end of the first Nevada level. We can't really do anything until we get this door open, so just ignore this area for now. Make your way through this crawl space. Hi there. Up here is a tower, but we need to get water in it. So this is another area we're going to have to leave for later on. Just light a flare. Let's see if we can see what's going on. In here there should be a lever around this pillar. There we go. Pull the lever and it opens that doorway from that area we didn't explore, but now we can go ahead and do that. Another 2 snakes here. Pull the lever. And that tower, it floods that tower now, so we've got a way of getting across into where that electrical fence is. Okay, so now we can climb up the tower. Fall in the water. And swim across up here to this opening. And now just do a running jump. And we're in the compound. And we're about to have a bit of fun with these guys because in one of the buildings is a quad bike. If you look at the back of the jackets, does that do you guys recognize that from another game? Actually the lost souls from Doom. So it's a little Easter egg kind of. So get on the quad bike and they won't come near you when they're on the quad bike because they're not that dumb and they just think, oh, this guy is, unfortunately, decided to take matter into his own hands and off himself. So you can do this if you want to save ammo. It looks funny, but yeah, you can do this to save ammo if you want. And health as well. And just pick up the goodies they drop. Make sure you have a good look around because items are sometimes hidden. There's some Uzi clips here that I've not picked up, so I'll get them now actually. Up this slope is a key card that you should also collect. Because you will need this key card. Or security pass, it's one of them. It's a generator access pass, so yeah, we definitely need that. Anyone for a game of pool? Come outside, my friend. I want to show you this really cool vehicle I've got. Oh, you dumbass. I just think it's funny. I did the same thing with the vultures in the India levels. But hey, it saves you health and it saves you ammo. So it might look funny, but yeah, it definitely saves you ammo and health. Hey, how's it going? Alright, so the lever in here will turn off the fence, the electrical fence, I believe. So now we can actually do anything we want in this compound without fear of being electrocuted and stuff like that. I'll just save my game here because I haven't saved since I started the stream. So yeah, no electrocution, nothing. All we have to do now is just open the main gates. And we can drive out of here. I'm missing one pickup, so I'll see if I've missed it in here. Nope. Sometimes switching back to the original graphics highlights items that are hard to spot as well, so... I thought it would be on top of here, but it's not. No, doesn't look like there's any more items in here. I thought they'd be in this trench area, but no, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish this level then. Just rev up your quad bike. And then fly.
You crazy geek freak. What kind of stunt is that to pull? Let's take her in.
She don't look much like one of them. Maybe she's an eco-terrorist or something.
And they wear hot pants, huh?
Ricky Tiki Tavi, I've earned a trophy. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll have a look later. So that is the first level of the Nevada levels, Nevada Desert. It's not too bad of a level, it's pretty straightforward. I hope you enjoyed collecting all those medipacks and all that delicious ammo, because now you're going to lose it all. So the second level is now high security compound, I believe. Lara wakes up in a cell. There is a locked door to the right. We have no weapons and only one small medipack. They didn't even leave us a packet of flares. So yeah, they really stepped up the difficulty with this level. Oh, Mr. Security Guard, please let me out. There's been a misunderstanding. You're not gonna let me out? Fine. I know how to get out of there. Oh, now you want my attention. Nope, not gonna happen. What I do here is I hang from this ledge and wait until he reaches me at the bottom. By the time he reaches me at the bottom... Here he is, he's coming. He can't do anything, he can't attack, all he can do is just run around like an idiot. So this gives me more than enough time to climb up and release the other prisoners, who will give him an ass whooping. Let's enjoy the show. Haha, 2 hits and he's down. So, open all the other cell doors. Because why not? Free everyone. Okay, in one of these cells there's a little puzzle and also the first secret of this level. It's not in this one. This one? Nope. It's got to be the one at the end then. This one. It's got to be. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. Inside is a movable crate. So you push it once, and there'll be a crawl space to your left. Crawl through the crawl space. On the other side will be another movable box. Push this forward to reveal another movable box. Push the box to the right, forward twice. go back and pull back this block, because the secret is actually behind this movable block. Go back through the crawl space, to the left, and left again, and you should be able to get behind the block that was blocking us. And here is the first secret, small medipack. That's good and all, but it's not our weapons, unfortunately, and that's what we need to get back, our weapons. So if you climb up here, there'll be some wiring. This is very dangerous, so you want to do a running jump here. Maybe 2 to clear it. Once you get to this second set of wiring, you can just walk through it. It won't damage Lara. There is a trapdoor here, and it will be open once you pull this lever. That's the trapdoor that it's opened. However, you don't want to just drop down in there because there's more wiring, and that's really bad. Instead, what we'll do is climb up to the left. And head for the middle section. There'll be a ladder here that you can climb down. Then climb to the left, where you can drop off. Another trapdoor here. Just jump over it, because it just leads to an area with another guard. But we need to be further up from this guard, because there's a terminal here and a switch. Pulling this switch will open this large gate here, and the inmates will also help us out with that guard. But what we need to do is make sure the guard doesn't see us, because if he sees us, it'll make things a lot more difficult. So pull the lever, and help is on the way. Get his attention. Okay, so when he drops, we unfortunately don't get his gun, but we do get some shotgun shells, small medipack, and another keycard. Use the keycard on the slot here. Inside, to the right, will be another door that we will open later on. This looks like the cafeteria, where the inmates would eat their food. This looks like the restrooms. So we need to get up here. And we can only do that by solving another puzzle. And then push it forward once. And now we can climb up. Jump over this large pipe. And pull this lever. And what that lever did was it filled the room with water. So now we'll be swimming around in pea water. Ew. Gross. Pretty nasty, but you only have to be in it for like a few minutes. So you can just climb up here. Don't fall down here because you'll be burned alive by the flames. Instead, jump across. You have to turn those fire jets off. So that'll be the next thing we do. Another area with that thick wiring. Just jump across. Or you can use this and shimmy across if you want to do it that way. It's quicker to just jump across, but hey ho, it's up to you. Both ways work really, so pull this lever and it'll turn off the flame jets in the kitchen area. Press this button and it'll just open this area as a shortcut now. So now you can go back and you can actually fall down that opening that will lead us into the kitchen. Grab the medipack here. Next thing we need to do is go up there, past those fan blades. Okay, so there is a guard here. I think you have to open this door. Unfortunately, it's in a bit of a position where you might get hit a few times, but I was lucky I didn't. Just lead him back to the inmates and they'll deal with him. Unfortunately, we have to do this because we don't have any weapons of our own, so... Got another one here for you, lads. Thank you. Another medipack. Right, we need to find that area that guard was in. I don't think we can't go back this way because it's flooded, so it's only the bathroom area. Got to find another way then. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. So this is the area the guard was in. There should be a switch on the wall. This will open the area with the fan in the kitchen. You might want to save your game here. And then just carefully walk and collect that save crystal. Just very carefully. Right, so there's a slope here. Jump and grab. Shimmy to the left and jump when you land on the slope. And climb up here through this crawl space. There'll be a ladder at the end that you can climb up. Thank you very much, Mr. Inmate. Now we can get out of here by jumping and grabbing. Climb up this grating here. Pick up a small medipack. There is a guard pacing back and forth here. So what you want to do is wait until he's gone all the way to the left here. And then run up the slope to the right. and then you want to go to the left. So he's going to the right. Wait till he goes to the left again. As long as he doesn't see you, you're fine. And then press the button to release more inmates. And they will head up and deal with that guard. So let's follow this inmate, because there's nothing to take in the cells, so... Okay, he's dealt with him. Let's pick up the key card. Which is the key card B, type B. Use it here. And inside you will find a large medipack and some Uzi clips. And a button on the wall. So press the button. This will deactivate the lasers where that mounted gun is, which is here. So you can now pass through this area safely. Press the button here, and press the button here. Another guard to deal with. We get some flares from that guy and the yellow security pass. Right, you want to make sure you crawl in this area because there's a guard And we need to trick him. So keep yourself in the crawling position. What you have to do here is make the guard walk into the infrared laser. Like that. That's what we need to do. I don't think he drops anything. No. He doesn't drop any items. And it's the area with the giant satellite dish now. We need to open this trapdoor that's underneath. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a trapdoor under this giant satellite dish. And we need to move that. So you want to jump into this opening now. It's a bit of a tricky jump, so save. In case you miss the jump. And this button will move the satellite, which is what we want it to do. And now we need to go back to that satellite. Because now we need to drop down that opening. I would definitely save your game here, because depending on which direction you fall through this opening, at the bottom is a large area with water. If you fall in the right way, you will be able to climb up onto this platform. But if you fall in the wrong way, you'll drop down to where this save crystal is, and there's a fan here, and it'll just suck Lara in and it'll chop her into tiny pieces. So definitely save here. Okay, so attempt number 1. This is what you don't want. This is why you save your game, because now there is also a current, and it will you'll just die, unfortunately. So that's why you always save at this point in the game, in this level. Let's try this way. This is what you want. You don't want to do it the way I originally explained. There is still a current here, but you can fight the current a little bit. on, Lara, fight that current. Alright, so now we can swim up here. Be careful, because if you're not aligned on these platforms, they can just push you off like that. And we don't want that, so yeah. A little bit tricky, but yeah. Once you get back on this platform. And then you just want to do it till you get to this opening here. Jump through this crawl space. Run down this long passage. And pull the lever here. Now you can actually get back in the water, but you can't still go down that passageway in the middle. So you want to be heading this way now. There's a small medipack about halfway. There's another guard here, patrolling. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, I think you need to get a bit further for him to spawn. But there's definitely a guard here. There he is. Wait till he goes to the left, and then you want to go through here, and we need to get the item for this, so you're gonna have to climb up these ladders, and you'll be back in the area with the large satellite. Please don't see me. Oh, he's seen me. That's fine. Can still escape. See you later, loser. Oh, and he's got a gun. It's fine, because I'll be back when I have my guns. I'll be back for you, my friend. You've signed your death warrant. So, look for an area with a red tinted hallway. I think, yeah, it should be an area with a red tinted hallway. I think this is where I've just come from. That guard was shooting me. Yep, so. Just ignore him for the time being. Can't do anything at the moment. Another guard that's oblivious to me because he's got his back to me. That's fine. Because I can just get this item in here. We will be coming back here because there's a secret behind that door that he's facing, but we can't get it at the moment. But we will be back for it. Is he still running about in a circle looking for me? Yes, he is. Gonna have to be quick here then, aren't I? Hurry up, Lara. Alright, now we can get that save crystal. Bye-bye. And now you can get that save crystal and you won't get chopped up like an onion. Let's get these flares. And pull this lever. Running out of air. I'll have to get that medipack in a minute. I need some air. Oh yes. Now we can go back for the medipack. Jump over these yellow beams. Okay, so nearly done with this level. come to a large area with a prisoner here. Up here is, I guess you could call that a crane, but it's not moving at the moment. And there's an area to the right. First things first, let's get our weapons back. Press this button on the wall to open the door to the left. Inside, you'll find your pistols. Pick them up and promise them to never ever ever leave them again. And the large medipack, you also get in here another gun, which is the Desert Eagle, which is the powerfulest weapon in Tomb Raider 3. So not only do you get your pistols back, you get a Desert Eagle with 30 rounds. No shotgun yet, but we will get it back in the next level, I believe. And then just scoop up all the other goodies. Another large medipack, small medipack, flares, grenades, and a rocket, and some MP5 clips. Now we have a choice to make, because on the way back a trap has activated, as you can see. These lasers, if you touch or trip these lasers, it will set off this mounted gun. So what I do is just walk to the right of the lasers, climb up, and then climb up again. Do a handstand if you'd like. As long as you walk, you will not trigger the mounted gun. So, do you remember that guard that was shooting us? Guess what? He was filling us full of lead. Well, guess what we can do? We can fill him full of lead now. So, let's go back and pay him a visit. And he's still running around like a headless chicken, as you can hear, looking for me. Good afternoon, sir. You remember me? Guess what? I have guns now, and you get to die. You get to be full of lead. Doesn't feel good, does it, pal? No, it sucks, doesn't it? That's what you get. That's what you get for filling Lara Croft full of bullets. Okay, so it's time to get our second and final secret of this level. This guy is aware of us. Pick up the items he drops. Grenades. And another pass. Keycard. With that keycard, you can use it over here in the keycard reader. Behind this door, secret number 2. And what it is your grenade launcher. Complete with 12 grenades. So we have 3 weapons back. We still have to get our MP5, our shotgun, the Uzis, and there are a couple more weapons to get as well. And now we can just go back the way we came to where we obtained our weapons, the pistols and the Desert Eagle. I'll use a medipack in a moment. We still have quite a bit of the level to go, so yeah, I'd say a large medipack. Okay, so equip your Desert Eagle. Save your game. Up here will be a guard that we need to deal with quickly. Make sure you kill him quickly. If you don't get to him in time, he shuts off an area, so if this happens, reload. Yes, I know there's a dog coming. Sorry, Fido. It just had to be this way, unfortunately. This button gets the crates moving. And this opens the gate with another enemy and his dog. As you can see. But if you let that guard actually open that passageway, I think there's items inside you can get. So if you let him activate it, like that, I think there is actually something in there. There's a large medipack, but you will have to deal with a few more enemies as well. And a dog, so yeah. Why does this dog take off so much health? Ridiculous. Takes off like half your health. Hey, how's it going? Officially captured, welcome. Welcome to the live stream, OC. And welcome to Tomb Raider 3. We're doing the Nevada levels. We're just at the end of the second, well, we're nearing the end of the second Nevada level. Doing great, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Good to see you here. I have been streaming for about an hour, so it's been a very, very quiet hour. I'm probably better off streaming at the normal time I stream, about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I seem to get more people watching, but not many people have watched this afternoon, because he's probably not used to me streaming at this time, I guess. 1 hour 40 minutes, yes, nearly 2 hours. I've had some people here, but it's been very quiet, like I said. Right, so there's a medipack here. I need to get this. Very tired, too tired to play anything. I get days like that. I get days, yeah. I think everybody does though, don't they? They get days where they just don't want to play anything and the tiredness kicks in. Happens to us all. Not a problem. I don't use Discord a lot. I do use it, but probably very, very, very rare that I do use it. Right, so there's another guard up here, I think. Let's see if we can get the drop on him. Nope. Doing way too much damage. I didn't know you were still on Discord. But if you're still on Discord, I will get around to it and re-add you. Is it still the same name? Yeah, officially captured. Left it open for friends. Got a private server as well. Only 23 members. Nearly done with this level now, so I think there's another 2 levels that we have to do, and then we've done the Nevada levels. And then we'll probably do the London levels in another stream after this one. I'm going to wait for him to come to me. Over here. Just editing as well. Okay, no problem. I think there's one more guard that we need to defeat. Yeah, I can hear him running. Okay, that's him dealt with. Now, before you get in the back to the left here, make sure you pick up the items that are hidden. In here is some Desert Eagle ammo and a small medipack and a nice view of Lara's boobs for you male people watching. Or ladies. Sometimes this game's not called Tomb Raider, it's called Boob Raider. Right, so there should be a few more items hidden. 32 or 34, so I'm missing a few items. We've definitely got all the secrets. I think there's a movable block around here though, if I remember. Yeah, this one, because it's a discoloured movable block. Alright, so there's the last two items. Some grenades and some Uzi ammunition. Once you've collected that, go ahead and climb into the back here, and you'll get a cutscene.
Okay, see ya.
Okay, that was the high security compound. 2 of 2 secrets, 3 crystals found, 34 of 34 pickups. Not too bad. There's 2 levels left now, guys. I think Area 51 is the next level. Let's see. Area 51, yeah. So, save. There's a small medipack here. Make sure you get that. You want to use your Desert Eagle here if you have the ammo, or you can use the pistols. But if you want to dispose of guards quick, I suggest the Desert Eagle. Make sure you kill this enemy, because if you don't, he will set off some infrared lasers in the armory here, and you will not be able to collect the MP5, which is just in here. Don't flip that lever either, because if you do, it just turns on the lasers and you won't be able to get out of here. So now we have a new weapon, the MP5. Press the button here to open this grating, and there'll be a large medipack to the right. There's also a little trap that keeps going from left to right, so you need to be careful here. Obviously when it goes to the right over your head, you can move to the left, but you want to move to the left anyway because there's a large body pack. So the timing is crucial here. That was close, it could have hit me. It wouldn't have been good, I would have took damage. should be another guard here. He hasn't spotted me yet. If he does spot you, unfortunately, the prisoner can't do anything because of the infrared lasers. You don't have to kill him, I don't think. There's no way of turning them lasers off. But luckily for us, we can, hopefully, crawl under the lasers. You should be able to crawl under the lasers. Yep, just about. Some flies here. But it's fine though, because he can't do anything to me because of the lasers, so... You get to live and I get to live. You want to kill this guard though as quick as you can, because he will, if you let him live long enough, shut off this room. And inside we get the harpoon gun, some grenades, and a rocket, some extra goodies. As soon as you pull this lever, take out your Desert Eagle. Kill this guard as quick as you can. I guess that guard didn't get to live, unfortunately for us, because that inmate finished him off. No problem, OC, no problem. Not a problem, take your time. Take these grenades. Now I can switch back to my pistols. Some shotgun shells here. Pick them up. Kill the guard down here. Now, if you were quick and you killed that guard before, you'll have access to the secret. Well, it's only a save crystal, unfortunately. Bit of a rubbish secret, but it's a save crystal. Once you've collected that, you should have first of 3. Right, and there should be some goodies in here. Desert Eagle ammo. And some MP5 clips. Make sure you run to the left here and open this door so that the inmate can deal with your friend. A crawl space in here has got a medipack. Nice. Does he drop anything? Nope, doesn't drop anything. What his friend does, he drops a small medipack. This crawl space has another medipack. Large medipack. And also, you want to come on here because you get your shotgun. Hooray! Another dead guard. There's another guard here, but I don't think he's noticed me yet. Has now. Thanks, buddy. Thank you very much for helping me out. Oh, run away! I don't want to target the inmate. They're overpowered, these inmates, aren't they? Whoa. Another one. Very overpowered. They're OP. You, my friend, have saved me some health and some ammo. I thank you. Right, okay. Let's get out of this place. Hold this lever, it'll open the grate in the other room. Crawl space. In here you'll get a lovely close-up of Lara. And you know what I like to do in this close-up? Hi boys, do you like my ass? How's this for fan service? Make sure to subscribe for more Lara. you have to trigger these lasers now. There's no way you're getting around them, unfortunately. So, there's no point in being stealthy anymore. We know that we're trying to escape, so it's on red alert now. There's no escaping now without guards. Oh, we'll come back here later when we've got the items. We don't have the items at the moment. Right, this gunman should have an item. A disc of sorts. Code clearance disc. Mr. Verick, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy Tomb Raider. Always happy to have you here, Mr. Verick. Welcome on in. Clearance disc, so we need to use that in the other room, I guess. How's your evening? Are you well? Right, so we need to go back up here. Excuse me. Right, there should be a small medipack here. High security compound isn't one of my favourite levels. That was the previous level. This is Area 51 we're in at the moment, Adam. I don't think it's anyone's favourite level because you lose your weapons. Nobody likes losing the weapons, do they? So I can understand why it's not a favourite by many. One of the London levels is not my favourite. You can probably guess which one it is. I think it's Lud's Gate. I just hate it. It's an awful level. It's probably the most hated Tomb Raider level. But I mean, there's other difficult levels as well, like RX Tech Mines is a difficult level with the mine carts. What's that level called in Antarctica? I can't think of the name, but my two least liked levels would be Lud's Gate and RX Tech Mines. Lud's Gate, obvious reasons, because it's just dark. 90% of the level is dark, you can't see what you're doing. And RX Tech Mines because the minecarts are a pain in the ass to control, unfortunately. And there's that section where you have to go through that giant underwater part without using a medipack, and it's not a good time. It's not fun. But yeah. But once you get past those two levels, the rest of the game is pretty straightforward, pretty easy. I'm actually enjoying the Nevada levels because they're not too difficult. They're pretty straightforward levels. Once you get to London, it's just it's a nightmare. But it's got to be done. It's got to be done, unfortunately. I know there's a guard hiding here. He likes to hide. Lost City of Tenos is probably a hard level as well. It's the hardest level in the game. But the more you play a level, the more easier it gets because you just get familiar with the layout of the level. So you just practice and practice and practice the levels, and then the levels are not hard anymore because you've played them so many times. They become very easy. And that's probably my problem with RX Tech Mines. I've not played the level enough, and I've not practiced it enough, and that's why I struggle with them. Them three levels I always struggle with: RX Tech Mines, Lost City of Tenos, and Lud's Gate. I always struggle with them three levels, unfortunately. Right, so we've got the hangar access key. We use it down here, on here, I think, to open this passageway to the right. Don't stand on this platform because it's electrified and you'll be electrocuted. Very bad. Just follow all the way to the left. I think there's some shotgun shells hidden somewhere. Yeah, because you can't stand on this or this platform. So the only way you can go is to the right. Push the button. And now you can climb up here. Take the shotgun shells here. Save here so that you don't fall onto the electrocution. Got to be careful here with this laser. When it comes back, you got to drop. So, like that. You didn't quite make it. Right, there's some shotgun shells, take them. Jump the green tripwires. Crawl under this yellow wire. Tripwire, sorry. Need to get this large door open now. That's what we need to do. Right, so there's two levers in here to open this door. One of them opens the door, one of them closes the trapdoor behind it. So it's a timed puzzle. You have to be pretty quick here, or reasonably quick. But each time you press the button, it'll spawn a gunman. So what I do is get rid of the gunman first. Because they're just a nuisance. So get rid of them first. And then you can concentrate on the actual sequence of the doors. So, the one on the left, I believe, is the trapdoor. As you can see. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get... Well, that one does the trapdoor. Because if you look, it's up. Now you just need to open this door. Quick as you can, Lara. Right, which levers do we pull? Second one. I just pull them all. That's the way I do it. There's normally a guard in here. Hiding. There he is. Okay, now we can go back to that room that we've unlocked. So it's a giant UFO. And on top of it is a key card that we need. Okay, so picking up them shotgun shells, we need to find a way to get on top of the UFO and get that card. You just use these platforms to get onto this catwalk, and then you can drop from the catwalk onto the roof to collect it. Not like that though, unfortunately. I made a mistake there. Good thing I saved. To be honest, when you get here you can just do a running jump and land on it. There we go. And then you can just pick it up. Now you can just slide off the roof, and you have it now. So now we need to take this launch code pass all the way back to where that missile was. Once again, jump the lasers. Climb up here. Once again. Hey Kevin, how's it going? Yeah, she was here before, but I don't think she's here now. Something's got her in a bit of a bad mood, so I don't know what it is, but she was here before. She was definitely here before, but she isn't now. I'm sure she'll be thrilled with that. Oh no. Shocking. Lara got electrocuted. She got the shock of her life. If you ever thought Lara was electric, there's your proof. She's definitely electric and eccentric. Right, you've got to be careful here again because you don't want to fall onto that platform where the electrical current is, because that would be bad. Use the launch code pass here. Press the button. After you press the button, you want to roll and run into the room behind you, because the missile's going to ignite and it's going to launch. Here we go. Run! Right, so we need to go up here. Try and get this medipack. We should be able to just jump over. Run and jump maybe. There we go. There'll be a gunman at the top here, unfortunately. Oh, he's to my left, so it's not so bad. It's fine. I can just go to the right, which gives me more than enough time to draw my guns and take care of him. He doesn't drop anything, unfortunately. Another laser that we need to get past. Take out your MP5 here to quickly dispose of the guard on the tower. He hasn't seen us yet, which gives us an advantage. And then climb up, because he has something that we need. Some MP5 ammo. This guy drops a CD. And what CD is it? Backstreet Boys' greatest hits? No. Britney Spears' greatest hits? No. It is the code clearance disc, which is what we have come for. So now we need to do another load of backtracking. Down here. If you do this, it's the quickest way, because you bypass the area with the, I think it's the train area, the tram. So by doing this, by coming down here, you get a little shortcut. You bypass the area with the train and the electrical currents. You don't have to do that again. Once again, jump the green lasers. Crawl underneath the yellow laser. Head back into the room with the UFO. And use the code clearance disc on here. This terminal. Opens two doors, so this room has an extraterrestrial in it. Dead, hopefully. And a small medipack. That's all that's in here. Wouldn't it be a jump scare if you just climbed on the table and it opened its eyes and went "Rah!" and grabbed you? Some Resident Evil type jump scare. And in here is another area with another extraterrestrial. And some flares. And Desert Eagle ammo. And this also has 2 arcers. And this is actually a secret. So if you want this secret, you're going to have to do some more climbing. To get this secret, just follow me and I'll show you how you can get it. You go back to these ladders and you climb up again. You backflip onto the catwalk and you just basically repeat what you were doing to get to that platform. However, this time around, you have to go all the way if you want this last secret. So instead of just going for that catwalk there, you need to carry on following these platforms around. Until you get to an opening in the wall here. Run and jump and grab, and you'll slide right in. Codex of Nevada, trophy earned. And then just drop through the opening and you'll be in the pool area with the orcas. All you get is a save crystal, but you can swim with the orcas if you want. They don't do anything, they won't damage you. It's a pretty cool little secret actually. And you can just swim with them as long as you want. Well, until your oxygen meter runs out. Well, yeah, it's cool. It's a cool little secret. They don't damage you, they won't bite you, they won't tear you to shreds, anything like that. When you're ready, just climb out. I'm going to show you guys one more time. I have to go now, my underwater friends. It was cool swimming with you. Take care of yourselves. And be cool to one another. Now, the only thing is when you get back. Make sure you're at full health, because if you aren't, it's a long drop and you'll die if you're not at full health. So make sure you're at full health and just drop. There's no way to get across without taking less health that I know of, so you just have to take the damage, unfortunately. And then you just climb up into this UFO. Look at the walls of this UFO. It kind of reminds me of Tomb Raider 1 a little bit, in the Atlantis levels with the pulsating walls. That's what it reminds me of. Kind of creepy, but a little throwback, I guess. And the door's closed, so we're not getting out of here. we're stuck in here. That's fine, because all we need to do is get the artifact that's in here. There's a couple more enemies if you want to kill them, or well, you're probably better off killing them. But they don't drop anything, unfortunately. They don't drop any medikits or anything. So this is it. All you need to do here is just grab the artifact and the level ends. There'll be 2 enemies with guns, but you don't have to kill them, because as soon as you pick up the artifact, the mission ends, or the level ends. But if you want to kill them, you can do, but they don't drop anything, so I'm just gonna make a beeline for the artifact, pick it up, and done. Hi, nice to meet you, bye. And that is the end of Area 51. 36 of 36 pickups, 18 kills, 1.5 medipacks used, and that is the end of the Nevada levels. So next up is either the South Pacific Islands or London. So I'd rather do London and get it over and done with, and then the South Pacific Islands. But if you guys want to do South Pacific Islands first, then London, you can do, but I'm gonna go for London. Get them London levels out of the way, and then we'll be doing the South Pacific Islands. So thank you to everyone that joined the Nevada levels with me and sat and watched. If you watched through the whole thing, you're a legend. If you didn't watch through the whole thing and you watched some of the video, you're still a legend. So I'll see you guys and girls in London in the next live stream. Take it easy, be safe, bye for now.
Thank you.